Absolute shocker from Robert Vadra. Robert Vadra has justified the Pahalgam Carnage. Breaking news coming in, rather shocking news coming in of the statement that has been made by Robert Vadra on the terror attack that took place in Pahalgam. 27 innocent individuals were killed by terrorists, and Robert Vadra has justified the Pahalgam Carnage. Let's in fact play out the reaction.
We see that this government will try and show that, talk about Hindutva, and, the minorities feel uncomfortable, and, they feel troubled when you have a survey on, mosques, or you tell people you cannot pray in this way or that way. These kind of things create instability, communal issues. And if you see the way this act, if you dissect this terrorist act that took place, if they're looking at people's identity, why are they looking at people's identity? Because there's a divide that has come about in our country with Hindus and Muslims and also Christians. On Easter, I saw video footage of churches being burnt, priests being troubled. What is this? Why are we having, communal disharmony in our country? This will create divides. This will create these kind of organizations to feel that Hindus are making a problem for all the Muslims. We don't need that. You ask many Hindus and Muslims together, they help each other. In COVID, we saw they help each other. They don't understand all these political ways of, trying to infuse or win elections.
Let's go across to Mohit Bhatt is joining us in the broadcast with more details. A shocking statement there coming in from Robert Vadra. Mohit, he says there's a divide, and that is the reason why these people were looking at the identity of the victims before killing them, and that they are sending a message to Narendra Modi.
Yes. Well, it's the shocking, and this statement should be condemned by every single person. Now, Robert Vadra comes out, Swati, and he basically says that there is a divide between the countrymen based on Hindu and Muslim, and that is because of the politics of the BJP, and he also attacks Prime Minister Narendra Modi. So does he mean to say that Muslims in the country are responsible for killing of these civilians? No, that is not the case. These were the terrorists who killed innocent civilians, and there is nothing about the communal divide within the country. These are Pakistani-backed terrorists. And why exactly Robert Vadra is not taking name of Pakistan? Why Robert Vadra is not taking the name of the and condemning the terror act? In a way, is he providing a shield to all these terrorists by making such statement that because there is a communal divide in the country, and perhaps that is why the Muslims asked all these people, all the victims over there, what their identity is, and if they were found to be Hindu, they were killed. This is something which is very shocking. Now, statements like this coming in from Robert Vadra, who comes from an influential family, the first family of Gandhi Parivar, is something which is very shocking. He has come out, and in a way he has provided the shield that because of the present government policies, such terror attack has taken place. This is something which is very shocking. He has not once taken name of Pakistan and condemned the terrorist act by this. He should have instead come out and said that these terrorists should be neutralized on the basis of religion they have killed, because of the statements coming in from General Asif Munir, because of the policy of Pakistan, and because the local support that these terrorists have. It has nothing to do with the politics. It has nothing to do with
Mohit, stay on with us. We also have Pradesh joining us from the Newspit and Shehzad Poonawalla on the phone line. This is justification, blatant justification, Pranesh, of the terror attack. Robert Vadra feels if this is happening, the terror attack will take place. Pranesh, can you hear me?
Yeah, I think, Swati, let's get a reaction from the BJP. Yeah, go ahead.
I believe Shehzad Poonawalla is also with us on the broadcast. Let me go across to Shehzad Poonawalla. Shehzad Poonawalla, Robert Vadra says Muslims feel weakened, the minority is being troubled in India, and the terror attack has happened, and that's the reason why the divide has led to this.
कांग्रेस का हाथ हमेशा इस्लामिक जिहादियों के साथ, पाकिस्तानी जिहादियों के साथ 26/11, पुलवामा, समझौता या अब पहलगाम, अभी स्वाति जी जो पार्थिव शरीर है निर्दोषों के वो अपने घर तक नहीं पहुंचे, पर सोनिया गांधी और राहुल गांधी के इशारे पर रॉबर्ट वाड्रा पाकिस्तान को न केवल क्लीन चिट देकर हिंदुओं पर दोष डाल रहे हैं जैसे 26/11 में किया, और प्रणेश जानते हैं कि कैसे ये साजिशें रची गई हिंदुओं को बदनाम करने की, पर दूसरी ओर आप जस्टिफाई कर रहे हैं। इसका मतलब ये है कि कल कोई कम्युनिटी इनसिक्योर फील करे तो निर्दोष निहत्थे हमारे टूरिस्ट को मारने की परमिशन मिल जाएगी। तो दो तरीके से, एक तो जस्टिफाई करना इस्लामिक जिहाद को, दूसरा पाकिस्तान को क्लीन चिट देना। और स्वाति आप मेरी बात को मानिए, प्रणेश जी भी यहाँ पे खड़े हैं आपके साथ, ये पाकिस्तान इस्तेमाल करेगा इंटरनेशनल फोरम पर, बोलेगा कि सोनिया गांधी के सन इन लॉ ने क्लीन चिट दिया हमें, ये भारत ने खुद ने कराया है। ये कांग्रेस पार्टी चाहती क्या है? 26/11 में भी इन्होंने पाकिस्तान को क्लीन चिट दिया, अब ये पुलवामा में भी क्लीन चिट दिया और अब पहलगाम में भी क्लीन चिट दे रहे हैं। ये कांग्रेस पार्टी है या ये पाकिस्तान परस्त पार्टी है? ये कांग्रेस पार्टी का नाम बदल कर पाकिस्तान परस्त पार्टी कर दो, पीपीपी कर दो इस पार्टी का नाम। बेशर्मी है ये।
आप कह रहे हैं कि पाकिस्तान को हैंडल दे रही है कांग्रेस पार्टी?
मेरा आरोप हैंडल का नहीं है, मेरा आरोप है पाकिस्तान के इशारे पर कांग्रेस पार्टी जानबूझकर पाकिस्तानी जिहादियों को बचा रही है और हिंदुओं को दोष दे रही है। ये मेरा आरोप है, ये मेरा प्रूफ है। अगर ऐसा नहीं है तो रॉबर्ट वाड्रा पर कार्रवाई करें। आई एम सेइंग कैटेगोरिकली दैट कांग्रेस इज एक्टिंग एट द बिहेस्ट ऑफ डिफेंडिंग इस्लामिक जिहादीज ऑफ पाकिस्तान.
All right, Shahzad Poonawala, stay on with us. Let me also go across to Pranesh. This justification BJP says is to give fodder to Pakistan that will then go and raise this issue on international forums.
To be absolutely frank, I was expecting that, comments along these lines would be made, but I was taken aback by the alacrity with which we've seen this commentary by Mr. Robert Vadra. The terror attack in Pahalgam happened around 3:30 last afternoon, evening, what have you. And in less than 24 hours, you have Mr. Robert Vadra coming out and justifying terror. There is only one way to read what he said. Robert Vadra is justifying terror, because if he is not, why would you get into the reasons of why the attack has happened? Terror does not see any reasons. And in this case, look what he says. This will make these kinds of organizations feel that Hindus are making a problem for all the Muslims. Organizations? What organizations, Mr. Vadra? What organizations are you talking about? This is the ugly face of the Salafi Islamist terror organization that the Pakistani establishment, deep state, propagates. And you have it now on camera. Robert Vadra, if he is not speaking for the Congress party, the Congress must come out and clarify, and this should not be allowed to pass, because a line has been crossed. 27 innocent souls massacred. They were targeted because of their faith. And look at what this entitled person, Mr. Robert Vadra, has had to say. We can, in fact, let's play out what he said.
That terrorism doesn't look at, any kind of religion or anything like that. But I have a disbelief. I feel that whenever in a country there's communal issues, people feel vulnerable, there's a division, and we see that in our country, that why are the minorities? Again, I'll be speaking about them. When I spoke about them 2 weeks back, I was summoned to the Enforcement Directorate, and I said there as well, I will not stop talking whenever there is
of our country. Firstly, I feel terrible, and my deep-hearted condolences are for the 28 people who have died in this terrorist act, and a number of people have gotten injured, and definitely my deep-hearted condolences to the family who've lost their loved ones. And I would say that I do wish to say that the people who have gotten injured, I hope they recover at the earliest. Terrorist acts are really a weak way of highlighting their cause, is what I feel. This doesn't highlight a cause, it only makes the people who use these acts on civilians and people who are just there for tourists, it's a weak act. I think surely it is a time that